Hello everyone, welcome back to Tanny Studio. Brandon speaking, and today we're going to talk about a show that has recently been taking over the internet. Bluey! I know I'm a few years late, but so far Bluey has had 3 seasons come out and I have more resources to get a better judgment of the series. I haven't seen every episode, but I have seen a great majority of it or what I can get without Disney+. Now, Bluey. Dare I say it? I, Brandon, a grown adult, adores Bluey. A show targeted to preschoolers, and I don't only think Bluey is good, it's damn good. It's actually a meme online that you can be an adult and enjoy this show, whether it be a comfort show or not. I won't lie, I first found out about this show on TikTok not too long ago, and I could not tell it was for preschoolers. The scene was from Pass the Parcel, and I think it was the acting, the reactions from the kids, and how adult humor actually gets integrated so well into the series. I'm going to say it right now. Bluey is one of the most real preschool shows I have ever seen. The voice acting is spot on. I am incredibly impressed with the casting of this show. The kids are voiced by actual children and their acting amazes me. David McCormack is perfect on Bandit. He sounds like a legit dad and he's hilarious. I could listen to him all day. I even wish there was more of Chloe's dad. He's one of my favorite voices.
Turns out octopi are actually quite smart.
Really?
And you were right. They do collect treasure, see?
The reactions from the characters and the stories are for the most part what you would expect to see in reality. And to show you what I mean...
Azul, right! Come on, we've got to take Baby Bear back home so she can join her family for their long winter nap! Yeah!
There are times when things get a little over the top though, like if I had kids, I wouldn't let them do half of the things Bluey and Bingo do, and sometimes the playing does push the boundaries. It's a pretty natural thing in the show's humor and style, so I don't really mind it too much. What makes this show feel so real though, is the character development. You don't just see them develop in one episode, but as the series goes on as well. A lot of people felt that Bluey was really selfish and bossy in the first season, but she becomes a much better and generous girl by season 3. If you notice, she does own up to it when she knows she's in the wrong, and keep in mind this is to teach kids lessons regarding how they may actually act in real life and how you can learn your lesson and evolve. Some of the characters even get huge redemption arcs. Take for example, Muffin. A lot of people disliked Muffin in the first season. I think it's because she reminds them of Angelica Pickles, only she's not the antagonist so it doesn't completely work. However, she gets better as the show goes on, and keep in mind, if it weren't for her, we wouldn't have one of the best, most iconic moments in the series.
No! What? I told you it's $900! 500! 11! Outrageous! If you don't want it, then don't buy it! I don't like the colour. Well, paint it! 1,200! What? And 18 lollies!
I do notice a lot of the secondary characters haven't had a lot of appearances. Some of them I want so much more. I do think they're trying to save later seasons to develop them more, which I personally think is a good move. That way the series can keep its momentum for a very long time. I do want to address this. Bandit and Chili. They are one of the best cartoon parent couples I have ever seen in animation. They are better than the parents from Rugrats, Loud House, Fairly Odd Parents, Simpsons, Caillou, and Family Guy. No wait, better not mix them in because they'll spoil the whole concoction combined. When you watch the show, you'll be mesmerized on how willing they are to play with their kids, how patient they are, how they protect them with their lives, and especially the creative ways they teach their kids their lessons. Yes, they do spoil Bluey and Bingo a little bit, but overall, they are so much fun, I can't help but adore them. A lot of television series have their humor run on parents being terrible, but Bandit and Chili show that it can work the other way too. Not all the episodes are perfect. There are a small handful of quote-unquote bad episodes, but they're nowhere near as bad as the bad SpongeBob or even Ed, Edd and Eddy episodes. They're usually like Bennett getting punished for doing something not bad, something dragging on, characters acting out of character a bit, but nothing terrible. From my memories of a child, you'd rather watch a bad episode of Bluey over a meh episode of Dora. If you want a wow, great first impression of Bluey, I recommend these episodes. Here is a list of guilty pleasure episodes as well. One episode that's actually pretty dear and close to me is the episode Seesaw, because my first dog was a Pomeranian. He grew up with me since I was 5, but he passed away in 2015 when I was in my undergrad years, so I would die for Pom Pom. Not only that, when I was a kid, I was unrelentlessly tormented by being small, and I'm currently a 5'6" man living in Texas, so I'm still unrelentlessly tormented for my size. Otherwise, the art style is brilliant. The character designs are very geometric on the surface. They can come off as stiff, but somehow they make it work. I'm really not sure how. The backgrounds, oh my word, they are beautiful. I haven't seen backgrounds this fantastic to look at since Steven Universe or even Courage. I think the creme de la creme is definitely the music. The soundtrack is nothing short of a masterpiece. How you can incorporate classical music into a preschool show this well is impressive. I might get some hate, but I think they did this better than Little Einsteins. Can you believe this was the pilot and it turned into this? And fun fact, there's actually a full version and it is amazing. I'll link it below because it is beautiful. Overall, with very likable characters, a great art style, incredible soundtrack, I can see Bluey becoming a classic in animation. Thank you everyone for visiting Tanny's studio, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.